And I'm just going to let this time kind of let the Spirit flow, kind of let the Lord direct me, and I'm just going to walk through this story of how I got asked to leave church and removed and kicked out. Not like they by physical force, but they asked me by way of an email to find a new church family because they met with me one time. They didn't meet a second time. They didn't take it before the church, and they simply sent me an email one day. I showed up at church and people seemed to be acting kind of strange to me, and pastors looking at me kind of funny. And so they said, "Did you get the email?" And I'm like, no. I'd been getting apparently an email saying, "Find a new church family. Go somewhere else. We don't want you here," basically. I did get one day, I said, "I'm just going to wear my Bible Says Flat Earth t-shirt." And I ended up being confronted by not really a leader there, but someone who was a potential leader. And actually, he did wear one of their lanyards, so he was basically a leader. And he stopped the pastor. He said, "Flat Earth." He said, "Pastor, did you see this guy, what he's wearing?" And then later, I had Flat Earth flyers because that guy questioned me, and I said, "Well, I'm gonna give him one." And then later, I got a text message, a couple weeks later, that they wanted to talk with me about the Sefer Bible and Flat Earth, and that they were not okay with that. Flat Earth? No. And he said, "I flew across the world to India or whatever, and it's a globe, it's a ball, and I mean, I said, "Well, I can talk about it, I can show you," but they had no interest in hearing my side of it. They had no interest in hearing what I had to say of why I believe that. They just said, "No, don't teach it in connection with Greenville Community Church." And
answer questions at the end, Trevor.
Answer questions at the end. Okay, all right, good idea, Nathan. Thank you, bud.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good story.
So here we go, and I want to read the email that was sent to me by the church. So it says, "Trevor, I am emailing on behalf of the GCC elder team to inform you that we think it's best that at this time you look for another church. We have already had one face-to-face meeting with you to talk about your Facebook video teaching on the Flat Earth theory and also your use to the Sefer Bible. We clearly asked you to stop this and pray about a different approach. Apparently I missed that. I thought they just meant at church, not to talk about it there. But apparently they meant entirely in my own personal life. You wrote us a letter letting us know you did not support our beliefs as a church, and we were patient with you making room for you." Yeah, I did forget about that. I sent them a response letter saying that I was in disagreement. Forgot about that. But anyway, you have continued to debate people online in our community and city, and you openly tell people you are a part of GCC. We can't allow this to continue. You are teaching things we stand against. We are not in alignment. Bold. So we are clear, here are the reasons we are asking you to find another church family. You openly argue for a flat earth theory and work to use the Bible to support your arguments. We have already told you as elders we disagree and asked you to stop this. You have let us know you will not. You use a version of the Bible that called the Sefer Bible that we believe is a false gospel, teaching false doctrine. You have made it clear to us that you will not stop using that text. You spread your ideas online and with street preaching and claim to be a part of our spiritual family. We can't allow you to do that, and we have already had Google reviews from people after you have argued with them publicly. You have every right to believe what you want to believe, but you will not be allowed to force those ideas on our church. We have already followed the biblical path for challenging someone laid out in Matthew 18:15-19. You will be welcomed back if you stop teaching these ideas, stop teaching from the Sefer Bible, and link arms with the doctrine, mission, and values of Greenville Community Church. We wish you the best and are praying that you will gain clarity on these issues and move forward in a healthy way. In Christ, Michael Bain, Mike Cuckle, Chuck Tripp, future elder.